to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the penultimate Advent video of 2018. Yes, only one more Advent video to go and then it's all over and it will be Christmas Day. Well, in today's video I'm talking especially to all you young vacuum fans out there. Now, some of you young vacuum fans are going to get a shout out in this video. If your mummies or daddies have contacted me via my Facebook page, you might find that your name is read out in this video, so stay tuned. You could be one of the lucky ones. So anyway, I've got my iPad in front of me because I can't remember all your names off the top of my head. You see, I'm very forgetful, so you'll have to forgive me for referring to my iPad. So I'm just going to go through in the order that they appear. So the first little boy I've got to say hello to is Elliot. Hello, Elliot. Now, Elliot Yates, to give his full name, he's 4 and he's a massive fan. Hello, Elliot. He loves unboxing videos, testing the suction, and big mess tests. Ah, well, you'll look forward to a video tomorrow, Elliot, because I'm doing a very, very big mess test. I think you'll like it. Now, Elliot's asked Father Christmas for the only missing vacuum from his Kasdan collection. And if he's really good, we've promised him a trip to John Lewis to play with the Dysons. It's funny, I was in John Lewis a couple of weeks ago and there was a little boy there having a lovely time playing with the Dysons and all the other vacuums, and the people at John Lewis were getting dirt for him and putting it down and he was picking it up. And I thought, oh, he's after my job. So don't take my job off me, will you, Elliot? Well, you can have it in a few years because I won't be on YouTube forever. So somebody has got to take over. So you like going to John Lewis? Well, who doesn't? So anyway, oh, and Elliot, you were a lucky boy. You had a themed birthday party and you had a Henry cake and a Henry costume. And look, there's a picture of you wearing your Henry costume. Wow. That's fantastic. And look, the other part of the picture shows you with a toy Dyson. Oh, and I see you've got some Henrys. And have you got a plush Hetty there? Oh, talking of plush Hetties. Oh dear, I thought there was one missing. She'd fallen down. It's a good job Daisy didn't get her because you wouldn't have had a nose. Daisy would have nibbled off plush Hetty's nose and all the stuffing would... Oh, she's watching. Oh, hang on. No, Daisy. Plush Hetty isn't for you. You go there, plush Hetty. You sit there. Can't quite just see her head there, look. Oh dear, that was a close call. It's a good job I saw that. So hello, Elliot. Have a happy Christmas, be a good boy, and hopefully Santa will bring you that Kasdan vacuum you want. They're out of stock in a lot of places, so hopefully Santa has got his own little supply. Okay, what else have we got now? Here we go, another little boy. He's called Dylan. Hello, Dylan Marsh. He's 5 years old. And here's a picture of him. He's holding a picture that his Auntie Kate made for him and he has on proud display in his room. Dylan lives with his dad, mum and brother Sam, and he loves all my videos very much. And he says, Merry Christmas, Ibaisaic. Merry Christmas, Dylan Marsh. I hope you get some nice vacuum presents on Christmas Day. Now this is a message from Mickey Lighthouse, who has a son called Michael. I think I might have mentioned Michael last year, so Michael has obviously been watching my channel for quite a while. Michael is 5 and obviously he loves vacuums and other cleaning appliances. They've just moved to a new house, so most of his vacuums are in storage. Well, never mind. Never mind, Michael. They'll soon come out of storage and you'll be able to play with them again. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I've cost your mummy and daddy some money because they've had to buy you a new cordless Shark Duo Clean with 2 batteries, which you love. He watches me all the time, and you can copy me word for word, can you, Michael? Oof, dear me. And you want a steam cleaner for Christmas? Well, you're going to have a very clean home with a steam cleaner. What are you going to do? All your bathroom with it? The kitchen, the cooker? Bet your house will be gleaming after Christmas. That's fantastic. Let's see what else. Oh, and you're going to be doing a couple of unboxings on Christmas Day, and here is a picture of Michael with some of his collection. Look at that. We've got that Bissell Deluxe. You've got a shark there. It's a bit of a small photo. I'll have to enlarge it. Oh, there we go. In front of your Christmas tree. You've got little toy Electrolux, shark, some huggable Henrys, lots of colours. And there's your Shark Duo Clean Cordless. Wow. What a nice little collection you've got there, Michael. That's fantastic. Happy Christmas to you and all your family. Okay, next one. Now this made me chuckle. Look at this little boy in this fabulous Henry costume. Look at that. This is Warwick, and he's 3 years old. Hello, Warwick. Warwick will be ecstatic to have a shout out. Well, I hope you're very pleased, Warwick. You look fantastic in that outfit. I bet everyone watching this now, seeing you in that outfit, wants one of those. I don't think you can buy that in the shops, can you? That was made for you. You were once scared of Hoovers, but your dad convinced you that they are safe and fun. Yes, they are. They can be a bit dangerous. Sometimes they blow up. They have blown up a couple of times, but I'm okay. But if you look after them, they'll be fine. And they are fun and they are safe, but don't play with them, because if they're not a toy vacuum, you should really treat them with respect. Don't do some of the silly things I do. Don't copy the video that you'll see tomorrow, that's for sure, but I think you'll enjoy it. Your favourite vacuum is the Hoover Constellation. I'm not sure if you've got one of those. Be nice if you can get one of those at some point. They are fun, those Constellations, the way they float on a cushion of air. Now it says here that Warwick was Henry Hoover for Halloween in Manchester this year. So that was your Halloween costume. Well, don't save that just for Halloween, Warwick. You can wear that any time of year, can't you? That's fantastic. Did you suck up the sweets with the hose? That's brilliant. So happy Christmas, Warwick. Hope you get something nice from Santa. Maybe a vacuum cleaner or two. I'm hoping I'm getting some as well. I don't know if I've been very good, but I think I've been good enough for Santa to get me something anyway. Oh, now, this little boy that we're looking at is from Sydney in Australia. A long way away from me. He's 2 years old and he's called Albert. Hello, Albert, from Sydney, Australia. Oh. Now, Albert, you've been told that you could be in one of Roger's vacuum videos. Well, you're in one. You're starring. Look, here you are in one of my videos. You're as excited as Christmas morning. Oh, that you've gathered your vacuums for that photo. So you've posed. Thank you very much, Albert, for posing with your vacuums for me. So everyone can see your little collection. That's brilliant. And your mummy thanks me for giving them a few minutes peace every day when you watch my videos. Well, try and be quiet for your mum and dad all the time. Not just when you're watching my videos. But I'm sure you're a bit noisier when you're doing the vacuuming. But I bet you've got a lovely clean house. I bet your mummy doesn't have to do much vacuuming. My mummy didn't have to do a lot of vacuuming when I was a little boy, because I did it all. Just like you. Just like all the children I'm talking to today. I was like you. I was just as young as you when I started liking vacuums. So one day you may be as old as me and you'll still like vacuums. Because once you like vacuums, well, you never stop liking them. Well, I haven't anyway, and a lot of my viewers will have started young, just like you. So happy Christmas. I think it's summer there. I can't get over that. It's summer there in Australia. So you could be having Christmas, you could be having a barbecue in the garden on Christmas Day, when in England, where I live, it's absolutely freezing cold, or it'll be raining and foggy and damp. So we'll be tucked inside eating our Christmas dinner where it's nice and warm. Okay, next one. Hello, Joshua. He's 7 and he would love a shout out. Josh or Joshua? I'll call you Josh. We are friends now because I've shouted you out. So Josh adores vacuum cleaners of all shapes and sizes and has a really good collection of his own. He loves watching Ibaisaic and regularly does his own demonstrations and comparisons using rice, lentils, fluff and dust. Josh pretends to make his own videos. When he does, he sounds so like you that it's like living with a mini Roger. Oh dear, poor you. We all love seeing Daisy and Molly as well. Wishing you a really happy Christmas. Josh is looking forward to more fab videos next year. And here's a picture of Josh, or a couple of pictures of Josh there, with these vacuums in the garden and in front of his Christmas tree. Well, I'll see at some point in the video. We'll see if Daisy and Molly will join us. They are here. But if I get Daisy too close to these plush Hetties and Henrys, I say she is liable to eat them. So we don't really want that happening, do we? So happy Christmas, Josh. I hope you have a lovely day. And again, hopefully you'll get something vacuum related in your stocking. Or maybe in a huge box. You never know. Right, this next little boy. And here's a picture of him in one of his favourite shops, I think. This is George. Have you got a pneumatic George, I wonder? That would be the best vacuum. A vacuum with your name on. George would love a shout out. His favourite dance is the Hoover manoeuvre. Oh, I did that a long time ago. I don't think I could do that anymore. And he would love another Hoover for Christmas. But he is allowed... now then. George, you're allowed any Hoover of your choice if you would learn to poo on the toilet. Now, yes, you will enjoy pooing, on the toilet. When you get older, you'll enjoy going your trips to the toilet, trust me. So the toilet, like vacuums, nothing to be frightened of. So if you're a good boy, it's a big treat. You'll get any vacuum you want. So just go and do a poo on the toilet. There's a good boy. And keep pooing on the toilet. And then one day you'll enjoy sitting with a magazine or a newspaper or probably your phone, and you'll be looking at things while sitting on the toilet, and you'll think, oh, this isn't so bad. Why did I take so long learning to poo on the toilet? So by now you might have done your first poo on the toilet. Oh, this is getting a bit pooey. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's a picture. There's a picture of George. I'll have to blow it up because I can't see. Look at that. And he's got his hands on a Vax by the looks of it. A Vax Power Nano. Looking very happy. So happy Christmas to you, George. And get upstairs, get on that toilet and do a poo. Mr. Ibaisaic says so. Make sure your mummy or daddy takes you though, of course, because you don't want to have an accident. I've just lost everything. It's all gone. Oh dearie me. Here it is now. All comments I've got to put because I don't want to miss anyone out. I missed a few people out when I was doing shout outs for the bigger vacuum fans. I'm sorry about that if you didn't get a shout out. Right, here we go. Right, another little boy. Look, this is Jack. And Jack is very fond of his Henry. Aww. And he's cuddling up Henry. Henry's very comfortable on that big cushion, isn't he? Are you in your pyjamas there, Jack? You're absolutely obsessed with Henry and all the pneumatic family. He's also a big fan of yours. Did you enjoy that video, Jack? I did a few days ago. Did you see when I had quite a lot of my pneumatic cleaners out? And I showed some other pneumatic things like the cards and the bags and the ties. I know a lot of you young vacuum fans like the pneumatic cleaners. That's why I've got some out for you to look at. I've got me Henry allergy. And the Henry Hound, you will love tomorrow's video. Hopefully I can get time to actually edit it. But Henry Hound, I give him a big test tomorrow for Christmas Eve. He has recovered, he's still smiling, everything turned out fine, but it did look a bit daunting for him. But anyway, it was fine. So I think, Jack, you will like tomorrow's video just before Santa comes. So that's a picture there in your pyjamas by the looks of it, cuddling Henry. And you lucky boy, you've got a Jack as well. I don't know. Oh, and another one there. When you're at a party and you've got Henry painted on your face. Oh, and you found a Henry in the kitchen, or at least you had someone to talk to at the party then. A lot of people have been saying in the comments for this how their children, when they ever go to somebody's house, either a relative or friends, the first thing they do is ask to see the vacuum cleaner. I did just the same thing when I was their age. I wanted to see the vacuum. I wasn't bothered about seeing the people we were going to see. No, I just was happy just to see the vacuum and play with the vacuum. And I was only allowed to play with the vacuum if I was good. If I was naughty, I wasn't allowed to play with the vacuum. But even if I was naughty, I always managed to get a sneak peek at what vacuum, and they were normally kept under the stairs. That's the first place I would go. Sometimes it was a bit embarrassing when I got a bit older, when I went to parties at friends. You know, everyone was in the living room having fun time playing party games, and I was on the search for the vacuum. And once I was caught by my friend's mum, and I was a bit embarrassed because I was looking at the vacuum. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Oh, and here you are, last picture. Your twin sister, Isabel, who would love a shout out as well. Hello, Isabel. I bet you both are very excited for Santa coming tomorrow. I know I am. That's lovely. Happy Christmas to you and your family. Oh dear, I've lost the page again. This is no good. It's every time I expand the photo so I can see it properly, I lose where I was. I'm having to scroll up again. This is going to be another long video. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Right, here we go. Here's another little boy. Oh, I hope I can pronounce this little boy's name properly. I might get this wrong, so I do apologise. But anyway, here's a picture. I can't tell what that vacuum is. But this is, oh, I'm sorry if I say it wrong. Is it an echo? An echo? An echo? An eco? I'm not sure. You know who you are anyway, because I put your picture. Anyway, he loves Karshers and Dysons, but all Hoovers are welcome. He loves all those polystyrene balls. They get everywhere though, don't they? And there's a picture, another picture underneath. So if I've pronounced your name wrong, I'm sorry, but you know who you are. Hello, happy Christmas. Now, oh, another Australian fan. This little boy is called Scott, and he's got 16 vacuums, toy and real. His favourites are Henry, Dyson, Kirby and Shark. Scott has written and asked Santa to bring him a cord-free Dyson by Kasdan. He's loved all your Advent videos this year. Thanks again. And here's Scott. Happy Christmas, Scott. I hope Santa does manage to fit a cord-free Kasdan Dyson on his sleigh. That would be fantastic. Make sure you've got the batteries though, and you'll need a big supply of polystyrene balls, because it doesn't actually come with those balls. Do you mind? I'm sorry, the dogs are interrupting. It doesn't come with those balls. You have to supply those separately, I think. Right, so happy Christmas. Here we are. Oh no, another one. Dear, another one I can't pronounce. But anyway, this little boy is 4 years old. Is it Kazan? Marriott. 4 years. He loves Hoovers. He's got a real Charles and many toy Hoovers. Still wants Santa to bring more. He loves copying your videos. I'm sure Santa will be bringing you more Hoovers. Not tomorrow, is it? The day after tomorrow. But it is tomorrow that you have to make sure you're in bed and fast asleep. Because I know for a fact, if you're not fast asleep and if you've not been good, Santa might decide not to come down your chimney or magic his way into your house and leave a special vacuum. So all of you watching now, you've got to be good when you go to bed on Christmas Eve, and stay asleep as long as you can, and don't wake up your parents before they're ready to get up, because they'll be very tired, I expect, having to work and you know, buy other presents, because Santa buys some presents, but your mummy and daddy buy other presents as well, and they have to pay for them. Unfortunately, Santa gets everything free, just like I do sometimes. I don't know if AO.com gives Santa stuff, but hopefully they will. Look at this young man here from Florida. I've actually been to Florida. It's the only place I've been to. Excuse me, dogs. I'm sorry about this, everyone. Well, a request was put out to see. Now I think they want their foodies. You see, they know that. What is the time? It isn't time yet. So you've got half an hour at least. Molly, quickly say hello to the viewers. Come on, Molly. Up, come on. There you go, Molly. There you go. Yes, I know what you're after, but you'll have to wait. I've got more important things to do. You will get your in a minute. Just wait. They're gonna interrupt, I'm afraid. But anyway, sorry about that. This is Zach from Florida, USA, and he's been fascinated with vacuums since he was 1. He got his first toy vacuum for Christmas when he was 2. He's amassed quite a collection by asking for vacuums for birthdays and Christmases, and has bought some with his chore money. Well, that's a good way of earning money, isn't it, for the vacuums? If you do your chores around the house, you get the money and you can buy your own vacuums, and then you appreciate it even more, don't you? If you've worked and saved up, that's fantastic. So you do a lot of chores, that's good. He was even a vacuum for Halloween, another Halloween vacuum. His mummy was a dust bunny, and his daddy was a dirty floor. I mean, that would have been fantastic. I can just imagine what that looked like. He's been enjoying your videos since he was 3. Some of his favourites are your Christmas videos, Kirby videos, and the 2017 Independence Day video with the Star Spangled Banner at the end. You've taught him so much about vacuums, and you even inspired him to start his own YouTube channel. Thank you, and happy vacuuming in 2019. So I don't really want to expand on the picture. That's it. I can do it that way. Try and see what vacuums you've got. I can't really tell. I can see some toy Dysons, toy Henrys, a toy Dirt Devil. Oh, we've got toy Miele. Oh, there's a Hoover and an Orek. Couple of Sharks, a Bissell. There's a steam cleaner there. Not sure. No, oh dear. We're going to get interrupted because Daisy has found that. No, you're not having it. Typical, isn't it? Trying to make a video and the dogs get involved. I can't see what that little vacuum is on the end, but anyway, that's a lovely collection. Right, I'm sorry. I will have to pause, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to take the ball off the dogs because we're going to have this noise all the time. Oh, dear me. Sorry about that. Anyway, happy Christmas to you, Zach, and all your family. Right, now this is very unusual because we've got a little girl. It's normally little boys that like vacuums, but this little girl, Martha, that's a lovely name, who's 3, adores both vacuums, especially the pneumatic range. Charles is her current favourite, and she adores my videos too. She's currently poorly with scarlet fever, and your videos have been a godsend. Even if we have seen your Christmas opening ones about 5 times a day each in the last week. She adores Molly and Daisy too. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing them just then. She has quite a collection of pneumatic toys, and we own a Harry. She lives in Worcester. Oh, Martha, I hope you're getting better. I hope you'll be better for Christmas. I'm sure Santa will bring you something to cheer you up. And there you go. There's a lovely little picture with your little pneumatic family. And you've also got one of those cleaning trolleys, haven't you? So again, I bet your house is spick and span. Happy Christmas, Martha. Now, here we go. Another little boy. I wonder what Santa thought of this. There's a picture of him here talking to Santa, the real Santa. I can't believe it. This is, oh dear, Albie. Is it Albie? I hope I've pronounced that right. This is my son Albie telling Santa that he would really love a Henry Hoover for Christmas. He absolutely loves watching your videos on YouTube and has learnt so much from them. Fingers crossed he's a good boy, so Santa brings him one. Well, yes, Albie, you be a good boy. Go to bed when your mummy and daddy tell you to. Stay asleep. Because, as I said, if Santa thinks you're awake, he might not bring you that Henry you want. So, but I'm sure you'll be a very good boy. And Santa, because you've actually spoken to Santa. I mean, some children can only write a letter and it could get lost in the post, but you've actually spoken to him. So he'll have written it down on his list, or he'll remember it. He knows everything, Santa. So I bet Santa's delivering quite a lot of toy vacuums and real vacuums to a lot of little boys and girls. This is Bobby. Hello, Bobby. And this is from your mummy, Claire. Hi, my little boy Bobby would love a shout out, please. He is hoping Santa is bringing him a Henry HVR 200A, a very specific model there, for Christmas. He loves all kinds of Hoovers and watches your videos at least once a day. You are a hero to him. Lol. Thanks. And there we go. There's Bobby with a couple of plush Hetty and Henry and some other pneumatic bits. Oh, and you've got some of those cards, look, that I was showing a few days ago, and a Hetty shopping bag. That's fantastic. Happy Christmas. I hope you get your Henry for Christmas. I know what you'll be doing all day Christmas Day. I remember getting vacuums for Christmas, and that's all. I got other things as well because I was lucky, but the vacuum was the main present, and obviously the vacuum was what I played with most. But after, you know, I've had all Christmas Day playing with a vacuum and getting people to make a mess so I could pick it up, then I would look at my other presents as well. So yes, I'm sure you will get a Henry for Christmas. Right, let's scroll down. Oh dear, it's all out. Oh, I've actually said hello to Dylan, so I don't know why that's popped up again. Oh, here's a new one. This little boy here, busy vacuuming. He's called Adrian. He'd love a shout out. He adores my videos and even has his own little dance for the different intro songs. He has asked Santa for a little Henry for Christmas to add to his collection. So there you go. That's Aiden. I can't tell. Let's see. Is it a Dyson? Wow, I think is that a Dyson Motorhead you're using there? I think it is, isn't it? A Motorhead canister. Not sure where you're from, Adrian. Doesn't say. Happy Christmas anyway. Hope you get your little Henry. Here's Monty, looking very happy to be stood next to his Henry collection in ascending order of size. So this is from Rob. Hello, our son Monty would love a shout out from you, please. Your videos are his first request in the morning when he comes home from school. He is obsessed with Henry Hoover and has asked for a Dyson this year from Santa to join his Henry friends. Merry Christmas. Well, I hope if you do get a Dyson that they get on, Henry and Dyson, because they're bitter rivals. I'm hoping, well, once they introduce them gently and say, you know, say, Dyson, this is Henry, blah, blah, blah. They'll be fine. I'm sure they'll get on okay if they live in the same house. You've got to really get on, haven't you? Okay. I don't know if I've got a photo for this. Oh, yes, I have. Yes. I've got photos for most so you can see who I'm talking to. This little boy is called Jake. I can't pronounce that. From Broughton, is that? Broughton Astley? Sorry if I'm getting all the words wrong. Anyway, this is Jake, and you're 3 years old. He watches my channel daily and loves Henry Hoover so much. Oh, I better not say. Oh, it says what Santa's bringing you. I won't say. I'm not going to say. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Perhaps you probably know. You might have asked Santa for it, so I won't say. I'm not going to say that. No. Could be a vacuum, a toy vacuum, possibly. It says here, when we have to switch off the telly, he always shouts, "Bye, Roger." Well, I can say bye back. I can say hello as well. So, hello, Jake. Happy Christmas. Be good. Oh, Daisy's causing trouble, isn't she? I think I'm going to have to give them their... in a minute. I don't know. Look at that. You've done what I did in a video. You've stacked all your Henrys up. They're almost as tall as you. One day you will be, if you add to those, if you get more, you'll soon be able to go above your head, won't you? In your Batman, is that your Batman pajamas there? I recognise that logo. Well, oh, and there's another picture there. And you've got a James. I do like James. He's very nice, isn't he? James often gets overlooked because Henry... Well, I haven't got a regular Henry here, have I? I've only got Henry allergy. Henry gets all the glory And some of the others get pushed to one side, don't they? Charles and James and George and all the others. But it's nice to see that James has got pride of place on the sofa there next to you. Well, I'm going to have to take a break. What I'm going to do, so you don't get too bored, I'll end this section of the video. So if you're still waiting for your shout out, the next video will be following very, very soon. You haven't got long to wait. I'll upload it soon after this one. So keep checking my channel and you'll see when I upload the next one. Hopefully I won't have to go on to 3 videos. But I'm afraid I can't have Daisy whining at me for the rest of the video because she wants her foodies. So Daisy, you've spoilt yet another video. Yes, you might be a good girl for supplying a lot of the hair, but you are being a bit... Yes, I know. They know what time it is, you see, and they want their foodies. Is that what you're after? It is. Thanks for watching part 1. Hello to everyone who I've shouted out to. But don't forget to watch part 2. If I haven't sent anything to you yet, your name could be mentioned next. So I'll see you all very soon.